Hey there, and welcome to Darkskin Tarot. It's been quite a while since I've come on here. Anyway, I'm very excited because I got 3 new decks today. I got Animal Apothecary and the Dreamweaver and Moonology. So we're going to start with the Animal Apothecary, and this deck is by Cara Elizabeth. So let me slice it open or not. There. We're going to unravel. Okay. So this is the box itself. And on the back it says, animals have wisdom to share and lessons to teach you on your journey toward healing past wounds, manifesting your heart's deepest desires, and fulfilling your purpose. In this unique and colorful hand-drawn 44-card deck and detailed guidebook, each animal offers new ways to fully embody your power and become your greatest self. So we're going to open it. Comes with a guidebook. Here are the cards. Let's take a peek at this. So it gives you an introduction, how to use the cards, steps when pulling the cards in different spreads, and then it explains the messages of all the cards. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to flip through the deck, and then if there's a card that stands out to me or I feel led to ask questions about it, then I'm going to stop and take a peek. So they're giving you, 1 card, 3 card spread, and those are pretty standard, but you can always apply your own interpretation or your own requirements at the time that you're doing this reading. Then there's a 6 card spread for stepping into your purpose. And I think that'd be actually a really nice spread to do for the upcoming 2024. And then create and connect with your future self, different exercises that you can do. There's writing exercises that you can do, which is nice. The journaling aspect of it. All right, so let us get started. Let's move that out of the way. Okay. There we go. So I'm going to bring this up here. I hope the plan works. And we're going to start like this. So this one, can you see that? Oh, good. We can go larger. Great. How do you like my background? I think it's pretty. I want to do something a little different than what I see everyone doing when they're doing an unboxing. So this says action leads to success. Okay. Look at that. Surrender to receive. This, I feel like, whether this is a, what do you call it? I know it's a bear. I don't know why I'm thinking koala, but like those bears in the north, like it looks to me like it fell through the ice, right? And it's stuck. And it can keep fighting and sink, or it can remain calm and hope by its calmness it will receive the help that it needs. Then there's this one, evolve into your complexity. Evolve into your complexity. I mean, there's so many things that could be said about it. Like, I feel like this octopus has many moving parts, 8 arms, many tentacles. I forget what they say about the brain of an octopus. Okay, Google, tell me about the brain of an octopus.
On the website oceanconservationtrust.org, they say, octopuses have 9 feet brains. One central brain is used for overall control. At the base of each arm is a group of nerve cells which can control each arm independently, acting as smaller brains.
That's crazy. That's crazy. And I feel like when I see these 2 eyes connected, like both our complexity comes from just the magnitude of God and the wisdom and their ability to create. You know what? I feel that when people say, it's the universe, it's nature, those are such small words to express and explain and describe the complexity and the dynamicism of God. But did you hear that? There's one brain, but each tentacle has its own brain. This is considered to be a 9-brain animal. Wow. All right, this one here. It says, keep trying. And these are starfish. You know what this reminds me of? There's this art where there's a man in the middle and he has his arms here, 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 and there. And there's circles around him. That's what this reminds me of. Keep trying. Keep trying with the starfish. I want to look that up. I'm curious. What number is that? It's number 4. Okay. So let's take a quick look at it. It's speaking to wishes being granted, but also understanding that you'll have to try and try again to receive what you desire. So I feel like, sometimes we want something, we realize it's not what we want. Then we do a new iteration of that dream, a new iteration of that wish, that want, that desire. Sometimes it evolves. Sometimes the dream is complex. Sometimes it's really big. Sometimes we don't think that we can get it, we'll ever have it. Other times it can be very difficult to get, but sometimes it'll be easy and it will just be given to us. Interesting. This one here says almost there. This is number 44. Are these cards in order or am I going backwards? I'm kind of going backwards. It doesn't matter. All right. So that one is almost there. This next card says nourishment while waiting. I feel like when I look at this looks to me like it's a baby bird. I'm reading these wiggly images at the bottom as if they're worms, that even though you're waiting, you're still taking care of yourself. You're still practicing self-care. You're still doing your part to grow and learn and enjoy your life on the way to what you think your life is supposed to be. Because the life is not in the getting there. Sorry, the life is not once you get there. The life is in the getting there. Nourishment while waiting. What is the meaning of the mouse? Because there are some birds that do eat mice, like an owl or an eagle. I don't see this kind of bird because their feet look weird to me, right? Like I don't see this kind of bird necessarily going after a mouse like that. Okay, let's see. We're going to take a look. What does it say? Oh, it's a baby hawk. See? That makes sense. It says the hawk is fearless. It's a power bird with big medicine. It's a visionary and a messenger and a balanced one. And the hawk is your highest self. The baby hawk in this image represents the part of you with an overwhelming desire to step into who you are fully and fulfill your purpose. And the mouse is the nourishment the baby hawk will need in order to develop into her most fulfilled self. Isn't that amazing? I like this stack. I like it. Okay, this one here, inner conflict resolution. Inner truth, the owl. Small steps, big accomplishments, because turtles are slow on land. This small steps, big accomplishments, I feel that it's also dependent on your environment, right? Turtles are slow on the sand, but not in the ocean, not in the sea, not in the water, right? It's about your element. It's about where you flourish the most. But sometimes we need to be on the sand because those small steps help to develop our character, our insight, our strength, our tenacity as we go along. Oh, I like this deck. Because every time I had a chance to order, I'm like, I don't know, but I'm enjoying this. There's so many things that you can pull from it, but this is a flip through, so I don't want to get too stuck on anything. Abundance. Abundance. And there are 2 cones, rainbow cones. That's a whale. Next card, Master Manifester. Then there's self. Oh, that's beautiful. Self-worth, self-love, self-value, self-respect. And that's where your true wealth is. It's not the pentacles. But oftentimes when you feel this good about yourself, the pentacles do come. But you need to have these things. These things are actually the foundation that they're standing on. These are the things that have the value. Oh, this is good. Cara, whoever you are, girl, good job. All right, and look at this, prayer answered. So there's two hands, there's a bee. I'm going to call that a woolly mammoth. Prayer answered. Why would a woolly mammoth be a prayer answered, or a bull, an oxen, whatever that kind of animal is? And the hands giving. Let's take a look. What number is that? 12. These are the North American plains. Indian tribes revered the great buffalo. It provided a means for survival. Because when I saw this, I was thinking the fur and people being cold and needing to, skin the animal to have warmth, right? And then naturally, you're going to eat the meat, or you keep the bull around for a while. Do bulls? No, bulls are male cows. They don't provide milk. But be it their covering, their fur for warmth, their body for food, their excrement for fire, and to help grow the next thing, the manure, right? It says to act as if your prayers have already been answered. And that way you become a magnet for your prayers to be manifested into the physical form. When the buffalo shows up, it's a confirmation that your prayers are heard. But it is at the utmost importance that you understand in unwavering blind faith that they are coming to fruition. Endure the time and uncertainty, because your deepest heart's desires will be manifested. I like that. All right. Then we have this one, the illusion. So we've got like an arrow and then a brain and a shark. This is not, but for some reason the word hammerhead came to mind, but this is not a hammerhead shark. Okay. Now we have service. I mean, that's so clear. It's a service dog. I love that. Help, guidance, trustworthiness. Friend, dependable, reliable, kind-hearted, compassion, protective, sensitive. Here it says immense growth, and this is, I want to call it a buzzard. Immense growth. Here we have opportunity. Let's go bury, or berry. I pronounce it berry. Okay. Attract through glow. That's similar to the magnetizing card. Focus on the big picture. Yeah. You are what you think. That is so true. That is so true. Perception. Look at that. Being misguided. And sometimes this isn't a bad thing, because sometimes you got to believe what you want to believe to push yourself forward. It's not always about other people's perceptions or what the world is showing you, but sometimes it's about your inner world to get you to where you got to go. That's very interesting with ostrich, with their sand in the head. Their head in the sand, sorry. No expectations. Like no expectations of being able to be set free, trapped. this gives me like a sense of hopelessness. Like the answer's almost there. It's right there. You could reach it. You could, but you still can't get to it. This is see beyond the past. Interesting. There's some kind of correlation with being a dark swan, a black swan, but I don't have the time to pull it out. Okay. It's in you. Look at all the jade and the love and the green chakra and this lion or lioness here. I love that. It's beautiful. And the beautiful shadowings. Really nice. Ooh, claim your power. Look, it's Tony the Tiger. You are about to shine. I love that. I don't know if this is an armadillo, but this candle being shrouded, covered, right? And it's almost like there's a preparation going on, that you're hidden under a bushel, that it is not yet your time to be seen, but it is upon you. But there's work that's being done in here. There's preparation, there's skills being acquired while you're in this cocoon, if you will. So what number is that? Number 26. Let's see. Yeah, armadillo. So it's an armadillo. Look at that. Okay. Next one is shake, release, heal, and move on. I love that. Shake it off. Shake it off. Okay, this one is tame and attain. This kind of gives me like Chariot vibes. Like sometimes you need to not just be like Wile E. Coyote all over the place. You just need to take a moment and allow yourself to be guided and tamed. Allow yourself to follow the path that's being provisioned for you, right? Sometimes your way is not the best way. Sometimes you need to tame your thoughts, your ideas, whatever, and just corral everything. And move forward purposely and meaningfully. Understand? This one is breakthrough. I just feel like this is a new way of seeing. Look at the piercing right through the eye. I mean, you're never going to see the same after you see, you know what I mean? Like once you see something, you can't unsee it. And that's this. So the way that this individual used to see things, you cannot possibly see it like this anymore. What is this? A coffin with I don't know. What is that? I don't know, what is that? A snake head? I don't know what that is. Number 29. It's a lizard brain. There you go. This is a medicine card, and it comes through when you're about to level up or have an amazing breakthrough. It says here, but you must be aware that your lizard brain may attempt to self-sabotage. It's also about perception. I like that. All right. Here it says, you are more. We've got magnetism through gratitude. And isn't that great? This is a turkey Thanksgiving, right? I love that. It's very clever. This one here is just trust. I don't think this is a groundhog. I feel like it's a mole. But just trust what? Who should do the trusting? Is it the mole to trust that there'll be sustenance provided to it and nourishment? Or is it this plant to trust that it won't be eaten by this? I'm calling it a mole. What are they calling it? Yep, mole. Just trust. Mole not only sees poorly, but also hears and smells poorly too. The one ability he can rely on to guide him where he wants to go is his sensitivity toward vibrations. This is why the mole comes to teach us the medicine of absolute trust, even when in darkness. So I just want to see if it sees it. So it says the image of the sapling in the card represents your stage in the game. You have no idea if you'll blossom into the great oak, the poetic rose bush, or perhaps the majestic redwood, but something profound is meant for you, and you must withstand the waiting game. Yeah, so there's a question of trust here. Trusting that, once your seed is planted, that you actually will come out. And sometimes there's points and times in our lives, because I'm making reference to a previous card about how we need to be guided. That, like this mole, and you know, whether you are the mole or you are the sapling, it's that you don't always know what direction to go, what path to take, what you should be doing. Should you say something, not say something? Should you be with this person, take this job, move? Like sometimes we just don't know. And we feel that we're in the darkness, but we have to trust that at some point in time, one will come to light, and two, this experience will help us to continue to make wiser and better decisions as we move forward. This here says, nourish the shadow. Wow. That's important. That's important. What I'm hearing when I look at this card, don't ignore your shadow. Don't ignore the warnings. Allow your shadow to have a voice. Your shadow is actually your protector. Be it right or wrong, be that it's protecting you in the way that you do or you don't want, your shadow is a protector. It's alerting you, whether it's something you need to look out for, be aware of, a situation that you're in that's not good for you, your inclinations about a person or a situation or a job or opportunities. Your shadow is not your enemy. You're to integrate and love your shadow because that is a part of you. All right, metamorphosis, totally get it. Caterpillar, butterfly, makes sense. We have here destiny path, omnia unas est. I have no idea what that means. These are like worms, or these are snakes. Separate but yet intermingling with one another. There's some wasps or bees there. Destiny path. Let's see what let's see if Google will know. Okay, Google, what does omnia unas est mean?
Sorry, I don't understand.
No problem. All right. So here it's about the bee and the snake. Destiny path. So it says one of the most powerful cards in the deck. It speaks to initiating the fulfillment of destiny through transmutation. Receiving this card means you're on the correct path, being led towards supreme success. It's confirmation that your destiny is in the works, even if current circumstances are contrary to your heart's wishes. And this card to me touches on the card with the starfish, and it also touches on the card with the mole and the sapling. This card here, quantum leap. Get out of your head. So easy to get stuck in that place, eh? This here, face your fear. You know what I feel that this is some type of projecting. Sometimes we project our fears on other people. Sometimes we have them do it to us. Sometimes we do it to ourselves. But there's a level of projection. There's a prism here, because when the light goes in, it projects so much more. And instead of facing your fear, why don't you face your light? Face your light. All right, this one here, better than you can imagine. A dragonfly, a pyramid. There's a child in there, a baby. Victory. Love it. Love the binoculars down there. Do you see that? Then there's unknown gift. And I feel again that this card lines up with the starfish. This unknown gift is something that you don't know about yourself. That's going to be revealed. So much so that you either know inside that you have this gift and you're finally taking the risk and finding the courage to make it be known, or you yourself are surprised when you open your mouth and what comes out. Transformation, to me, that's the phoenix. And then sacred boundaries. Sacred boundaries. So that is this whole deck, 44 cards. Let's shuffle. I haven't shuffled it, so let's see how that feels. All right. They are a wee bit stiff, but I mean, it is a new deck. Okay, let's see. That's too many falling out. We'll take one card for whoever made it to the end of this video. What do they need to know? What message do we have for whoever makes it to the end of this video? And tell me, when you get this card, put in the comments, just briefly, what this card that I pulled means to a situation. This one that you're in. Oh, yeah. I love this. Evolve into your complexity. Evolve into your complexity. We dived in a bit into this card. And honor it. Learn the intricacies of who you are. You are fearfully, wonderfully made. You are connected to the Most High. You are capable of so many things. You have a lot of skills. What I would love for you to do is identify 9 skills that you have, 9 income streams that you can come up with, 9 ways that you can make your life, your community, or somebody that you love better. You are fully capable. Wow, that's great. Well, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And again, we just flipped through the Animal Apothecary by Cara Elizabeth. Let me know in the comments if this is a deck that you want to get, what you thought of the artwork, and which of these images really spoke to you. I really do like this deck. And I'll see you because I'm about to do another unboxing. Take care. Bye.